In this Chinese film, the image of the girl being swept away appears as a crucial plot point, but it's not placed at the center to shock. Instead, the director uses the situation to force the character to confront herself. When her body is unable to move, almost all external events stop, giving way to the character's internal thoughts and emotions. From the very first frames of this segment, the pace of the film is deliberately slowed down. There is no intense background music, no fast-paced cutscenes. Instead, there are prolonged silences, where breathing and fading images become the primary language. This approach is characteristic of many Chinese psychological dramas, where emotions are not explicitly stated but left for the viewer to experience. The girl in the film is not portrayed as a completely weak victim. While drifting, the character experiences a range of emotions: initial fear, confusion, then silence and reflection. This transformation is the central focus of the segment. Being adrift is not just physical, it symbolizes the inanimate constraints in her life, the choices, circumstances, and relationships that have led her down her current path. The surrounding setting is designed to be minimalist yet deliberate. The narrow space, limited lighting, and fixed camera angles create a sense of isolation, almost trapping the audience alongside the character. This enhances empathy, as viewers not only observe but are also drawn into the girl's psychological state. In Chinese cinema, space is often used as a secondary character, and here, space represents isolation. Another noteworthy aspect is the film's handling of time. When the girl is tied up, time seems to slow down. Prolonged moments of silence make viewers feel the heaviness of each passing second. This is a familiar technique used to emphasize feelings of helplessness and waiting, while also paving the way. Fragmented thoughts, fleeting memories, and unanswered questions intertwine, creating a sense of time stretching out. Viewers no longer follow the story in a "what will happen next" manner, but instead enter a state of contemplation alongside the characters. What gives this segment its weight is the fact that the image of the girl being swept away is not overused. It appears just enough to convey meaning, then gives way to the psychological development. As a result, the image doesn't become offensive or superfluous, but retains its symbolic value. It represents the invisible constraints that people often encounter in life: pressure, wrong choices, and limitations created by circumstances. When the segment ends, the film doesn't try to explain or conclude for the audience. What remains is a lingering feeling.